Cassian stands silently, gazing out at the sprawling New York skyline, a city mirroring the vastness of his thoughts. Mei Chen enters the sleek, modern lounge, her expression betraying a deep sense of foreboding. Cassian turns, a sealed envelope in his hand, ready to alter the course of their destinies. He extends the envelope towards Mei, a silent offering of fate. Cassian presents Mei with a sealed envelope. The crackling radio struggles to life, static fading to reveal Cassian's voice, a blend of static and heartfelt emotion. Through the static, Cassian's voice echoes, tinged with sincerity as he speaks of loyalty.
Loyalty is a rare commodity in this world, Mei. Rarer still is vision. You've shown me both.
In the hushed Solak Holdings executive lounge, Mei delicately handles the envelope, her movements precise and deliberate. The notarized document reveals a shocking transfer of 15% of Solak Holdings stock to Mei. Mei's eyes widen in disbelief, the weight of the revelation sinking in as she absorbs the magnitude of the transfer. Cassian watches Mei as the room falls silent, all eyes fixed on her, their expressions a tableau of shock and stunned silence. The other executives remain frozen, their faces masks of disbelief and shock, the air thick with unspoken tension. In Cassian's office, light streams in, illuminating the luxurious room. "Welcome to the top, Mei." The room remains silent, the dust motes continue dancing. Mei looks up, as Cassian's words echo in the empty room. The light filters through, casting long shadows across the floor. The city awakens to the shocking news. Mei Chen, the engineer billionaire, ascends within the Solak Empire. Pedestrians stop abruptly, their faces etched with disbelief as they absorb the stunning revelation. Murmurs of astonishment ripple through the crowd as people share incredulous glances. The headlines, a testament to ambition, shattering expectations against the backdrop of the city. Mei Chen's name echoes through the streets, a symbol of power in a world of corporate giants. In the dimly lit Solak Holdings conference room, Cassian, Mei, Ayla and Naz gather around the holographic table, their faces illuminated by the cold light of the schematics. The holographic table glows, displaying the intricate schematics of Grigorov dynamics, casting long shadows that dance across the room. The holographic display shifts, revealing the complex blueprints of Ransom Industries, each line and detail a piece of the puzzle. The team leans in closer, studying the holographic schematics, their expressions a mix of focus and determination amidst the secrecy of the night. In the heart of an unknown location, dust motes twirl in a sunbeam, illuminating ruins. Amidst the decay, Cassian stands silhouetted, a figure of defiance against the dying light. His presence commands the space, a stark contrast to the crumbling walls that surround him.
We don't destroy ruins, we own them.
His words hang in the air, a testament to power claimed from the ashes of the past. Cassian begins to detail his strategy in the Solak Holdings conference room. His words fill the room as the plan to acquire the failing companies unfolds. Ayla and Naz exchange a knowing glance, a silent agreement passing between them. The weight of the plan settles, unspoken anticipation hanging in the air. Naz subtly nods, reinforcing the silent pact sealed with Ayla. Cassian stands alone, enveloped by an atmosphere so thick with tension it seems to solidify the very air around him. The silence looms, heavy and pregnant with unspoken intent, promising either revelation or ruin. Cassian breaks the silence, his words cutting through the tension with precision. Control doesn't require wealth. It only requires timing. Under the sterile glow of fluorescent lights, Cassian presides over the Solak Holdings conference room, his gaze sharp and commanding. Ayla listens intently, her expression reflecting the gravity of Cassian's words. Naz absorbs the instructions, her focus unwavering as she prepares for the task ahead. Ayla and Naz, you will each acquire 10% of Helena and Victor's firms. Use ghost shell identities, understood? Mei, your task is to acquire stocks. At least 41% of the remaining stocks. In hushed encounters, Ayla and Naz meet with shadowy figures, their faces obscured, deals struck in the dim light. Mei pores over holographic displays, her brow furrowed as she navigates complex financial data. In a darkened room, computer screens flicker with rapid transactions, numbers dancing in the digital abyss. Ayla and Naz discreetly meeting with anonymous brokers. Mei reviewing complex financial documents on her holographic display, transactions flashing across computer screens in a darkened room. In the Solak Holdings conference room, a holographic table glows, merging the logos of Solak Holdings, Grigorov Dynamics, and Ransom Industries. Cassian observes the display, a smile playing on his lips as he witnesses the unification of these powerful entities. The room hums with quiet anticipation as the logos intertwine, symbolizing a new era of collaboration and dominance. Cassian's smile deepens, reflecting his satisfaction and confidence in the strategic alliance. The holographic display solidifies, presenting a unified emblem that represents the combined strength of the three corporations. Cassian's gaze remains fixed on the emblem, a silent acknowledgement of the power now at his fingertips. In the stark silence, the faint hum of machinery underscores the heavy tension. The air vibrates with unspoken anticipation, a moment stretched thin. Mission complete. His words hang in the air, echoing the finality of their purpose. The machinery continues its hum, indifferent to the weight of completion. In the Solak Holdings conference room, May's eyes flicker with curiosity as she turns her gaze towards Cassian. A subtle shift in May's expression suggests a question forming in her mind as she observes Cassian. May regards Cassian, the hint of curiosity deepening into a more pronounced interest. The silence in the room amplifies as May's focused gaze remains fixed on Cassian, inviting unspoken dialogue. May's expression conveys a thoughtful assessment as she studies Cassian, curiosity now mixed with a touch of intrigue. Dust motes swirl in the air, caught in a beam of light that slices through the darkness, illuminating the silent ruins. The ruins stand as a solemn reminder of bygone eras, steeped in an eerie stillness that speaks of forgotten stories. Mei Chen surveys the scene, her expression a mixture of disdain and disbelief. Why waste funds on these stocks? They're worthless. Her words echo in the vast emptiness, highlighting the desolation and neglect that have befallen this place. In the muted light of the unknown, Cassian turns to Mei, a knowing smile playing on his lips. His eyes reflect a deep understanding, hinting at shared secrets. Patience, Mai. The weight of unspoken words hangs between them, heavy with anticipation. The air crackles with a silent promise of revelations to come. Inside the Solak Holdings boardroom, tension fills the air as shareholders murmur nervously. The room buzzes with hushed voices, each shareholder grappling with uncertainty. A palpable sense of unease hangs heavy, mirroring the precarious state of Solak Holdings. The murmurs grow louder, a symphony of worry echoing through the boardroom. The luxurious conference room buzzes with fluorescent light, illuminating the tense faces of the board members.
Sharp business attire does little to mask the palpable tension hanging heavy in the air. Liquidity is thin.
RD, expenses have spiked.
The mahogany table reflects the harsh light, a silent witness to the unfolding drama. Each board member sits poised, the weight of the company's fate resting on their shoulders. The hum of the lights underscores the gravity of the situation, amplifying the unspoken anxieties. The boardroom atmosphere crackles with unspoken accusations. The polished mahogany table reflects the board members' severe expressions. Board member 3 breaks the tense silence with a damning revelation.
Cassian has burned through almost $2.8 billion in untraceable acquisitions.
The weight of the financial betrayal hangs heavy over the boardroom, each member grappling with the implications of Cassian's actions. The city pulses with breaking news. News trucks line the streets, their broadcasts painting a stark portrait of Solak's descent. The headlines scream of impending change, each broadcast a thunderclap signaling the potential downfall of Solak. The air crackles with anticipation as each news report adds to the drama. The urban landscape transforms into a stage for Solak's unfolding drama, each broadcast intensifying the atmosphere. Every broadcast van becomes a harbinger of change, its presence a stark reminder of Solak's precarious position. In the Solak Holdings' luxurious boardroom, Cassian's commanding presence takes center stage. A hush falls over the room as Cassian prepares to speak. All eyes turn to Cassian, awaiting his next words. The silence in the boardroom becomes absolute under Cassian's control. Cassian's decisive action captivates the boardroom, setting a tense atmosphere. In the dim light, Cassian is a silhouette against the window, his form shadowed and mysterious. He turns, and a glint of light catches his jaw, revealing a sharp, calculating gaze. A moment of sharp insight flickers across Cassian's face as he considers the situation. You see a crisis. I see an opportunity. The auditorium buzzes with anticipation as investors and journalists fill every seat. A massive screen dominates the stage, its stark white letters spelling out, Project Helios. The audience sits in hushed anticipation, eyes glued to the screen. A palpable sense of excitement hangs in the air as the presentation is about to begin. Each face reflects a mixture of hope and skepticism, eager to witness the unveiling of Project Helios. The screen glows, promising innovation, while the crowd leans in, ready to be impressed. Cassian gestures grandly, a dramatic sweep of his hand capturing the air. Behold, the battery that rewrites the world! The battery glows softly, a beacon of untold power in his grasp. The room fades into shadow, the battery's light intensifying, promising a new dawn. In the Solak R.D. Grand Auditorium, Cassian unveils the future of energy, presenting the next generation solid-state solar battery. The battery gleams, a testament to superior efficiency and durability. Cassian gestures towards the advanced technology, highlighting its groundbreaking potential. The audience watches, captivated by the promise of sustainable power. The Solak R.D. Auditorium buzzes with anticipation, heralding a new era of innovation. Light floods the stark space, highlighting the floating dust. Cassian stands alone in the sparse setting, his figure sharply defined by the light.
You saw wasted shells, I saw buried treasure.
Cassian's words echo in the undefined location, resonating with conviction. The light catches Cassian's eyes, revealing a glint of ambition. The dust motes dance, as if celebrating Cassian's vision. Cassian presents a coin-sized battery, a beacon of innovation in his hand. With a dramatic flourish, Cassian connects the battery to a detailed skyscraper model. The smart skyscraper model lights up, fully powered by Cassian's invention. The audience watches in stunned silence as Cassian's creation comes to life. A wave of amazed murmurs ripples through the auditorium, a symphony of awe and wonder. The world ignites with fervor as tech blogs explode with news of Project Helios. The rush begins. EV manufacturers clamor for licensing rights. Global powerhouses emerge as governments seek exclusive partnerships. The world watches, breathless, as Project Helios dominates headlines and boardrooms. The future hangs in the balance, driven by innovation and ambition. The trading floor buzzes with anticipation as brokers watch their screens. A collective gasp rippling through the room as Solak Holdings' valuation soars to unprecedented heights. Whispers turn to shouts of disbelief and excitement as the numbers climb higher, a frenzied energy filling the air. Some brokers exchange stunned glances, while others pump their fists in the air, celebrating the unexpected windfall. The trading floor transforms into a scene of controlled chaos, a symphony of ringing phones and shouting voices. Amidst the pandemonium, the screens continue to display the meteoric rise of Solak Holdings, a testament to the unpredictable nature of the market. The television screen casts an eerie glow across the otherwise dim and unremarkable apartment. The news anchor's face is brightly lit up, sharply contrasting with the surrounding gloom. Breaking. Solak Holdings doubles valuation in 72 hours. Fastest corporate rebound in history. The television blares, casting a stark light that slices through the room's dimness, echoing the unbelievable news. Under a canopy of stars, Cassian presides at the table, a glass of wine catching the dim light. Ayla and Naz stand sentinel behind Cassian, the Iridium X pendants they wear shimmering subtly. The Hamptons Mansion rooftop bar glows softly, a haven amidst the Halloween night. Cassian raises his glass slightly, the wine swirling like liquid starlight. Ayla's gaze is fixed and vigilant, her pendant a beacon of silent strength. Naz stands tall, the Iridium X pendant she wears a symbol of unity and resolve. On the opulent rooftop bar of a Hamptons mansion, Mei Chen's focus is absolute as she commands her tablet, its screen illuminating the night with data streams. She navigates through a cascade of global news feeds, each scroll a step closer to predicting the pulse of future markets. Her algorithms hum with precision, turning complex data into clear visions of tomorrow's financial landscapes. The cool night air is filled with the promise of fortunes waiting to be made, all within the reach of her digital fingertips. The remnants of Helena and Victor's shattered empires find new life, reborn under the banner of Solak Advanced Energy Defense Division. The Hamptons Mansion rooftop bar buzzes with quiet anticipation, a hub of hushed conversations and subtle glances. The air crackles with unspoken tension as the elite gather, their polished exteriors masking the ruthlessness beneath. Drinks swirl in crystal glasses, reflecting the glittering skyline. As fortunes shift and alliances are forged in the shadows, the sleek, modern design of the bar provides a stark contrast to the raw ambition that fills the air. Underneath the veneer of sophistication, the legacy of Helena and Victor is quietly absorbed, their power now wielded by another. Against the skyline, Cassian stands alone, the wind a relentless adversary. His gaze sweeps across the landscape, a hard-fought victory reflected in his eyes. We've taken back what's ours. But this was only the rehearsal. The sprawling New York City skyline emerges under the crisp daylight of October 14, 2025, a testament to ambition and dreams. Wall Street stands prominently, a symbol of financial might and the heart of global commerce. Sunlight bathes the city, casting long shadows that accentuate the architectural grandeur and the relentless pace of urban life. A light breeze sweeps through the canyons of glass and steel, carrying whispers of fortunes made and lost. The city pulses with life, a symphony of motion and ambition, forever reaching for the sky. May's face fills the frame, a canvas of disbelief as the weight of the stock transfer crashes down. The initial shock gives way to a steely resolve, etching determination into every line of May's face. The subtle shift in May's expression mirrors the monumental change in her circumstances. May's eyes now reflect a fierce determination, signaling a transformation in her purpose. Ayla and Naz share a subtle glance, a silent acknowledgement passing between them. Naz returns the glance, a hint of understanding in her eyes. The unspoken exchange reveals their shared awareness of Cassian's intricate strategy. Cassian's face fills the frame, a study in intense focus. A glint of strategic brilliance flashes in Cassian's eyes. Cassian's expression hardens, with unwavering resolve.
Control requires only timing.
The screen bursts with images of Ayla and Naz, their faces lit by the cold light of encrypted devices. Ayla and Naz move with purpose through dimly lit back alleys. Ayla and Naz move with purpose through sterile server rooms. May hunches over a glowing monitor, her brow furrowed in concentration. May deciphers complex data streams late into the night. The night deepens as May continues her work, the glow of the monitor reflecting in her focused eyes. May observes Cassian, her expression a blend of curiosity and budding respect. She begins to grasp the profound scope of Cassian's foresight. The weight of Cassian's vision dawns on May. May's admiration for Cassian's insight deepens. A tense stillness grips the Solak Holdings boardroom as shareholders murmur, their faces reflecting a storm of concern and uncertainty. The air crackles with unspoken anxieties, each whisper amplifying the gravity of their collective unease. Faces tighten, brows furrow, and nervous glances are exchanged, painting a vivid portrait of corporate apprehension. The low hum of hushed voices fills the room, each syllable laced with doubt and speculation about the future. A palpable sense of foreboding settles over the boardroom as the shareholders' whispers foreshadow impending turmoil. The trading floor erupts in euphoria as Solak Holdings shatters all expectations, its valuation reaching unprecedented heights. Confetti rains down as traders exchange high fives and ecstatic shouts, celebrating their monumental victory. Monitors flash green, displaying the soaring figures of Solak Holdings, fueling the traders' jubilation. The air crackles with energy as the traders revel in their collective success, their faces flushed with adrenaline. Phones ring unanswered amidst the chaos. Forgotten in the wake of Solak Holdings' historic achievement. In a sea of triumphant faces, the traders stand united, their dreams realized as Solak Holdings' valuation soars beyond imagination. Atop the Hamptons mansion, Cassian stands, a picture of poised ambition against the skyline. The rooftop bar buzzes softly, but Cassian is lost in thought, his gaze piercing the distant horizon. He raises his glass slowly, a silent toast to dreams yet realized, hinting at grander visions. The setting sun casts long shadows, framing Cassian as he contemplates his next move. The air is thick with unspoken desires as Cassian savors the moment, a promise of future conquests in his eyes. With a final, lingering look at the horizon, Cassian lowers his glass, resolve hardening his features. Mei Chen sits in the luxurious executive lounge, the sprawling city skyline painting a backdrop of ambition and success. She pauses, a moment of reflection washing over her as she contemplates her new wealth and power. Responsibility begins to weigh on Mei Chen, the weight of leadership settling upon her shoulders. Mei Chen is sitting, but with newfound determination glinting in her eyes, she embraces the challenges ahead. In the dimly lit conference room, Cassian commands attention at the head of the polished table. Shadows dance across the faces of those gathered, enhancing the air of secrecy. Cassian gestures with controlled precision, his serious expression underscoring the gravity of the situation.
Secrecy and discretion are paramount. The risks involved in our operations are considerable.
The weight of Cassian's words hangs heavy, as the attendees absorb the gravity of his message. In the Solak Holdings conference room, Ayla and Naz begin their dance of espionage. Ayla moves with precise, deliberate steps. Naz mirrors Ayla's actions, their movements synchronized. Their skills on full display, each action shows their commitment to Cassian. They complete their demonstration, a testament to their unwavering loyalty. Ayla and Naz vanish into the shadows, masters of disguise. In hushed tones, they whisper code names, adopting new identities. May, the architect, constructs digital fortresses. She crafts intricate security protocols, a silent guardian. Solak's empire thrives, shielded from unseen digital threats. The empire remains safe, under May's watchful eye. May sits poised across from Cassian, her eyes locking onto his. The tension in the room thickens as May subtly leans forward. I need to understand, Cassian. What's the real game here? What are you truly after? The question hangs heavy in the air, unanswered. The boardroom is filled with unspoken doubts, as solemn faces gather around the mahogany table. Light glints off the polished table, reflecting the heavy tension permeating the room.
Cassian's methods are becoming increasingly erratic.
We must consider the long-term stability of Solak Holdings.
Is he truly the right person to lead us forward?
Cassian stands tall at the podium, his presence filling the auditorium with anticipation. His voice resonates, each word carrying the weight of unwavering conviction. Murmurs of doubt begin to fade, overshadowed by the growing support in the room. Enthusiastic nods ripple through the audience, a testament to his persuasive power. Cassian's charisma captivates, turning skeptics into believers. The auditorium buzzes with newfound energy, fueled by Cassian's compelling vision. In the heart of New York City, investors gather, their eagerness palpable as they line up to acquire Solak Holdings stock. Across the globe, governments engage in fierce competition, each vying for exclusive partnerships with Solak, recognizing its unparalleled value. Cassian rises to prominence as a visionary leader, his image gracing magazine covers and dominating news broadcasts, a symbol of innovation and success. His name becomes synonymous with progress as the world watches, captivated by the meteoric rise of Solak and its transformative impact on society. The polished mahogany table reflects the cold fluorescent lights, casting a sterile glow over the Solak Holdings conference room. Cassian leans forward, his face a mask of deep concern as he surveys Ayla and Naz. This mission is fraught with danger, more than you can possibly imagine. Pause. Loyalty. Discretion. These are not just words. They are your shields, your weapons. Narration. Ayla and Naz navigate treacherous situations, relying on their skills and instincts. May works tirelessly to protect Solak's assets from cyber threats. Ayla is hanging from a cliff, using all her strength to pull herself up. Naz is kneeling, aiming a sniper rifle with unwavering focus. May stands at the head of the conference table, a storm of defiance and concern brewing within her. Cassian sits opposite, his expression a mask, betraying nothing of the turmoil beneath. The air crackles with unspoken words, a silent battle waged across the polished surface. Are you sure this is the right way, Cassian? I question the ethical implications of your actions. Her words hang in the air, challenging Cassian's resolve, testing the very foundation of their partnership. In the Solak Holdings boardroom, board members gather around a mahogany table, their faces etched with hidden intent under the harsh fluorescent lights. Shadows dance ominously as they lean in, a silent conspiracy taking shape in their furtive glances. The portrait of Cassian looms over them, a silent witness to their unfolding treachery. Each member's gaze is a calculated move, intentions as clear as the sterile light that bathes the room. The air thickens with unspoken plots, each murmur a step closer to stripping Cassian of his power. The board members prepare to claim Solak Holdings, their collective ambition casting a long, dark shadow. Cassian stands tall at the podium, his voice a beacon of hope in the vast auditorium. His passionate gestures ignite the room, sketching a vision of a radiant future. The audience hangs on every word, their faces alight with newfound resolve and anticipation. Cassian champions Project Helios, uniting hearts and minds under a shared banner of progress. The Hamptons Mansion rooftop bar buzzes softly as dusk settles. Cassian stands alone, a figure outlined against the fading light, a spark of ambition in his gaze.
I want to create a world where power is distributed equitably and technology serves humanity.
His words hang in the air, promising a future reshaped by technology and justice. The city lights begin to twinkle below, mirroring the grand aspirations of the man above. In the Solak Holdings Executive Lounge, May steps into her new role, her resolve solidifying with each passing moment. The weight of responsibility settles on her shoulders, yet she stands tall, ready to confront the trials that await. A sense of purpose washes over her, igniting a fire within as she prepares to navigate the complexities of her new position. The challenges loom large, but May embraces them, her spirit unyielding in the face of adversity. May prepares to leave, ready to leave her mark on Solak Holdings and shape its future. In the cold, sterile light of the Solak Holdings conference room, Cassian stands at the head of a long, polished table. His sharp attire mirrors the ruthless ambition reflected on his face. Ayla and Naz sit opposite, their expressions hidden in shadow, as they listen intently. Naz sits silently, her expression unreadable as she listens intently. Your loyalty is the most valuable asset you possess. His words hang in the air, a stark declaration of the stakes at hand. Ayla and Naz move as one, a dance of precision and power. Their synchronized actions weave a tapestry of coordinated mastery. May, a force of nature, conquers every obstacle with unmatched skill. Her brilliance illuminates the path forward, transforming challenges into triumphs. On the rooftop bar of the Hamptons Mansion, confidence blooms as Cassian realizes the team is ready. A surge of hope washes over me, knowing that together, the impossible is now within reach. Cassian looks out over the skyline, the city lights twinkling like stars, mirroring the potential of our mission. The cool night air carries camaraderie, setting the stage for what is to come. Cassian clenches his fists, ready to face the challenges ahead, fueled by the belief in his team and Thyr's shared purpose.
We'll rise with the moment ready to lead the way to what others thought impossible. With purpose in our stride, we'll chart the course toward what once seemed beyond reach.